Hello, this is a Diamond 2 Junker Queen VOD review, and the post on this one said they're just trying to get out of Diamond, and also they've been playing more 5v5, which so have I. Queen's good in 5v5, especially with the shout buff. Okay, here we are.
2, 1.
Let's take off.
And we're jockeying for position first fight, so honestly being AFK is kind of a big deal. But they're already kind of sitting top left, so if you want to just go right side, that's a way to still be able to fight. We're kind of just clogging the choke point here. So you got here late, but it's kind of turning you into a plat the way now you're just going through the center. And now, yeah, Juno shooting you in the back, Junk shooting you in the back, and basically there's no time to recover from this because now we just have no health and no space. I watched the first of the 3 points, or pre-watched the first of the 3. So I know your knife aim's good, but there's gonna be a few queen things. I think the first queen specific thing is gonna happen this fight. Okay, yeah, here it is. So we hit this knife. Now the goal is basically, if he uses a movement ability, you pull him back, and if he doesn't, you just keep the knife in him for the full 5 seconds. That way he has to sit here like a bot and die, because he knows as soon as he uses a movement ability, you're just gonna yoink him back. So you kind of let him off the hook by pulling the knife back. Maybe we just mistime it, but if we didn't, we should wait for the movement ability to go off, and then we yoink him. That was just kind of a missed win. Nice juke. And there are going to be some things with the axe too. You don't want to just axe a Doom when you're standing side by side, because one, he can just use his movement ability, because it has during the second long wind up, he'll just see it and leave. Option 2, he'll block it, and then you just give him an instant super punch. Luckily, Ana sleeps him, but there's going to be a few more axe scenarios. Good knife aim.
My ultimate is charging.
They're coming for me.
And that axe was fine because you did want the healing there. The unfortunate part is that you are still going to get antied, so the axe health won't actually take effect. But they ult you to death. We'll go to the next fight.
Get ready. Come on back, Bryce. Time to go on a
I'm so glad we missed that. He was going for this so hard, which I don't, if you might have juked it on purpose, but yeah, he almost killed you there. Okay. And we keep saying we have our ult. There's gonna be a scenario in a few seconds here. Where we get this, when we get people lined up like this, Queen ult, because it anti-heals them and it heals you, it can be used so selfishly. Other tank ults you gotta worry about like, oh, where's my follow-up? If this was Hazard or Doom ult, you gotta be like, where's my follow-up? Am I gonna die if I charge in? But no, you just heal yourself and anti-heal them. So it can just be a very selfish, like you can win here just by going this way or going this way and just killing the Ana. Which Anas are almost never ready for a Queen to do that. But it's honestly, from my playing Queen, very consistent to just use an ult like this that's super aggressive. So I think you missed a chance. We are going to use it later, but it's going to be not as great.
Time for the reckoning!
Okay, and I think this is the second axe thing I wanted to go over. Okay, it is, yeah. So you pull into the axe. We didn't need the axe healing there, so just use your shotgun. It's more DPS, and again, something like a Juno, they can just fly away, and then you're sitting there doing the second wind-up looking silly because they just left, so I know your aim's good enough for it. Just use the shotgun. Unless you need the axe healing or you're rounding a corner, and then you do the first half of the axe wind up behind your corner, and then you're peeking with burst damage because your axe is coming out as you're peeking. But those are the two scenarios you use your axe. If you're just standing next to a Doom or a Juno, use the shotgun, not the axe. And this is still fine because she leaves that way. It just wastes a bit of time, which they're gonna murder your whole team. Which is honestly more on them, but... And now we're gonna respawn. It's right in that scenario where do I have to swap or not? You probably don't, because it's under 85 as a rule of thumb. But we should be using Shout the millisecond we come in. The good thing about the shorter Shout cooldown is it can basically always be used as a spawn point booster now, because you'll get another one by the time you reach the center of point. Back when it was like 12, 14 seconds, you had to just not use it. But now you can just use Shout out of spawn. Okay, there we go. But yeah, pre-watching this first point, I know you're not gonna get Shout in time and they're just gonna boop you. So, first and last point, we just kind of never got in a position to even fight, so those sort of things do matter, even if they're not related to just good mechanics or something like that.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Move out!
And Doom comes in,
Gracie,
you
come!
kind of juice the knife. But this is still good for you because he's got to leave. What you don't want to do is sometimes people do this, like a tank will kind of fight you, and then you'll get so tunnel visioned on them you'll just keep chasing them. But when the tank leaves, okay, what's open now that Doom left? This side. So I just keep rapping. You've got the Mega, you can start knifing people here, which I know you're good for. So just don't let the fact he waved a giant distraction flag in your face make you chase him. You just gotta think, okay, we forced the Doom out, flanks open now, and just kind of go like that. Luckily, that's like, did you hear the sleep in your left earphone? That was the Ana almost just winning the fight for them. Luckily, she misses you, so. And knife into axe is fine because you needed the HP there, and she used sleep, so nothing was gonna happen to you. Oh, we charged him. Yeah, that's what I meant about the axe, is just don't use it as a lazy way to do damage, kind of like Hazard players that just block everything for the consistent damage. You don't want to axe the Doom, because the other times you go into axe people and they've just left. This time, he blocked it and got the charge from you just axing mindlessly. So, luckily, he did not kill your Ana, so all's well that ends well, but... Nice stagger of limbs. Yeah, that's a bad nano, really, but are we gonna get trapped? Okay, luckily no. And I might have put a little more attention on frontline, just because if you could have killed the Juno, that would be good. You just kind of gotta trust your team will deal with the Doom. Because there was definitely, like, you saw there was follow-up coming, so that was kind of the more important thing to do. Oh, that's kind of unlucky, too.
The objective. Defend the objective. Blocking satellite vector.
Yeah, that's just another pointless axe like you were never gonna get her. So yeah, we've seen enough of these axes that I think you're just mindlessly throwing them out. You gotta just, you're only using it if you need the healing or you're turning a corner, or you've tracked their movement abilities and you know they're not gonna just leave while you're doing the axe, because I used to do that so much and have so many missed axes, and once I started just shotgunning people, things went much better. And if you need to leave and grab a health pack, that's fine. I was fast forwarding through it because it looked like you had it, but yeah, you just gotta have the patience to reset to a corner if they're all backing up and focusing you. Ooh. Oh, there we go. That was a good thing. You waited to pull him back, so that's good. Okay, we're going to round 3.
4, 3, 1.
Now let's see if they stay on the Widow or they got Ashe, so. And you can just ping that Doom so your team knows he's there and they don't get like super surprised, but other than that, just keep trying to go for kills on the Ashe and Ana and stuff. Yeah, because yeah, the little bit of hesitation, oh, she off-angled and killed someone, which is just a good play, but also we're kind of, what are we doing just looking back here? Maybe we're concerned about the Doom, but okay, let's just be patient. Now that they have point, you might want to, it's your call if you want to try and just force them through here. You probably can win in a frontline trade with knives and just go through here. And we're just waiting for the teammates to come back. Yeah, and sometimes going for the axe, even though it heals you, if they've got Doom Punch and Onanate, you've got to respect that CC. You can't do an axe that has a 1.5 second wind up against CC. Like, you're just kind of not respecting the fact that they're also relatively quick gamers in Diamond that will just see that and anti-you, so. Ana and Kiri, you've really got to do less full sends if they've got Ana and Kiri. Unless you see the Suzu come out or you see the anti-nade come out, that's just not respecting that. The has gotten you a few times here. You've just got to say like, okay, less full send plays until I see anti. Or I know we've got a huge advantage and my team's going in, so all that stuff.
A decent scrap.
Okay, yeah, did we charge his punch? If we did, that was a huge mistake, but... Try not just limit your chip damage, because now we've got to cross open space against hit scans. So the name of the game is kind of limit your chip, maybe throw a knife, but force the Doom out. But other than that, you're really just trying to kind of maneuver this way, and then shout your way through and just clear out the Ashe as fast as possible, because you don't want to dwell here, take tons of chip damage, let the Ana and Ash and Juno shoot you, and then use a defensive shout, and now like no one's ever gonna get pressure on these guys. So you're kind of just trying to force the Doom out, but preserve your HP, preserve your shout, like get as close as possible to them, and then shout your way through the choke. Okay, well he's just feeding. So. But yeah, I had concerns that if he didn't feed, that was gonna go really south because you were gonna do another like defensive shout. But
Good stuff.
okay, more good aim.
I'm ready to rampage.
And just kind of like, I want to check to see where your team is. Okay, your team's here. So you can basically just hold here, and anyone who walks here is going to get shot by your cast. So yeah, this is a fine spot to hold. I just wanted a team check to make sure. Yeah, another just silly axe.
Reckoning.
Don't overchase this, yeah, because I was gonna say like Ana has sleep. The Ash is gonna do damage. Oh, you got a nano, so yeah, I'm not liking the nanos you're getting. It's like now I have to run at them because I've been nanoed. So.
Looking around and move. Hold the objective.
But yeah, I like what you were doing. Just keep the Ash busy, because she's the one who's kind of shutting down your team, and the support follow-up. That was a good axe, because like, see how you started it like around the corner, and you knew someone would be there. So like, the first thing they see is you rounding a corner and burst damage. So that was like a much better axe there. Now we're good. We just gotta do like, don't take too much damage, but do little information peaks to like see if they're going this way or they're going this way, and just adjust yourself based off which way they're going. Oh, that's what I don't like. I like keep doing the tiny peaks. Like don't overfeed, but maybe fall back to here. But you've got to at least like, you want to see if they do go this way or they go this way. Like you want to at least see the cross. Sometimes like, yes, you're good at not feeding, like that's a strength of yours, but just stay a little more forward and do like a little information peek, so we don't just run back on the point and where are they coming from, who knows, because I turned my back to them and gave up a little bit too much space. Because I think you did that first point, I didn't point it out, but sometimes you just turn your back a little too soon to go back to the safety of your team and don't get the info. Because now they're going to get in a little easy. Like, obviously, you would want to be here if you could. Control of the Mega, like, easy access to the back line. You can land knives, at least. Like, you won't bum rush in Ana when she has abilities, but you can at least get good knives, because what I'm kind of concerned was going to happen is they don't have their ults yet, but I was concerned they were going to take all the space, and once you all are cornered, they're going to ult and win. Luckily, their Ana is not quite at nano. I still think the Ana and Ash should be your priority. Yes, the Doom went in, but it was like really inconvenient for you to cross the point in front of these guys who could have killed you, and I think your responsibility was still these guys. I think Doom got you a little too distracted again. Because now what these guys see is you're just giving up all the space when you did this, so the Doom soft engage worked really well, because it got your attention, he forced some abilities, and now his team is just ramming through this choke point, without you pressuring them. So this might go bad. Try and live, you're close to ult. I would play really selfishly here and just try and get an ult and win this. That's kind of why you gotta do an ult check, but just full selfish, let your teammates die, try and earn your ult. Oh. But yeah, that just had, you turned your back and gave up too much space, let them walk up, and then you overreacted to the Doom. So yeah, if you fix some of the ability issues, as well as some of your positioning mistakes, I think you'll be able to climb to Masters, so good luck.